Obviously, Cushman Wakefield is a global commercial real estate company. We do both transactional business, which is brokerage, and property management. My team is responsible for all the technology that sits in our brokerage business. So we take all the digital transformation, new product development, but also any third-party technology data products that they'd like to use and bring those to market. We have a really great partnership with our business, and our business was at the table with us, seeing the need for change. They saw the need to break down sort of the silo ways of working. They wanted to work better together as teams of brokers, but also really bring the best intelligence from an enterprise perspective to our clients. And our clients were mandating that. So it was great to have our business partners at the table, sort of pushing that journey along and that transformation along. It just wasn't just a technology-led initiative. It wasn't a business-led. We were there together and sort of ideating and co-creating the different strategies and projects that we wanted to do. Everyone wants AI, but one of the things that we got our business understanding right away was AI, you need data. And so breaking down the silos and islands of data that existed out there was the key sort of driver for our transformation. And our business saw that our teams were operating more as individual silos, and they wanted to work together as a cohesive platform. And to do that, they actually need to digitize our platform. And that was the journey that we went on. The AI opportunities right now are unfolding as we sort of kind of look at our data, look at the insights, look at the behaviors of our clients, the behaviors of our deals that we're supporting, and our brokers are running on behalf of our clients. And it's really starting to show us what the future of AI could be with this data and as we digitize our transactions. PwC and Salesforce brought not only the technology, but the best-in-class sort of industry experience that we can apply. So they took a macro view across the commercial real estate landscape, what other firms were doing, and what our clients expected, and then we put the Cushman lens on that. And so together we sort of triangulated around what is the best tech we can use, what's happening in the industry, and then our business and our technologists within Cushman and brought the Cushman way of working. Trust is something that's earned, and it's earned by doing the hard things together. And that two-in-the-box approach and the co-creation approach was really the root of that trust. There weren't things that were perfect out of the gate, and we never deployed a solution, and we didn't want to deploy solutions that had a bow around it and said, we're done. We wanted to build that co-creation ownership with the business where they felt like they were product owners with us. And there was a constant flywheel of changes that we were doing, whether or not it's a business process architecture or sort of reimagining how we do email distribution. That trust was built through, we're in it together, we're sort of doing the hard things together. We're not pushing initiatives down their throats. It's more of a co-creation effort. We digitized the end-to-end platform for our Americas business, and the rest of our brokers in our capital markets arena sort of saw the energy that we had around this platform. And the best thing out of a platform is obviously insights, like you said. And they said, hey, before you give us a platform, can we get global insights? And so we partnered with our global capital markets leadership team and said, who are our top 400 institutional investment firms that we work with? And can we create a dashboard and a console that weaponizes and powers our brokers and leaders in terms of all the interactions that we're having with our most important clients? And that was awesome because we were on a platform initiative for multiple years. And then a different problem statement was thrown at us, which is, can you create a console with insights at rapid pace? And because we had that connection point, that trust with the business, we were able to do so. So we took a multi-cloud strategy and said, our brokers need more than a CRM. There's multiple components of a deal that need to be done. And as I said earlier, our brokers were using point solutions to facilitate their entire deal. We took a step back and said, if we digitized the entire workflow on a multi-cloud architecture, can we create the entire workflow for them in a single pane of glass? And Salesforce allowed us to do that. There was some custom solutions and enablement that we had to put in, but with the power of Salesforce and the partnership with PwC, we were able to take their end-to-end digital workflow and bring it into a single platform. The most exciting thing for me is the idea of just continuing to fail fast, right? Because that means we're constantly trying new things with our business. We're constantly evolving. We're iterating on new development. There's AI use cases we're testing right now. We're not sure if they're going to work, but we have that trust and partnership with the business to see if there's a stickiness factor to it. And if there is, we have the buy-in from the firm to continue in the investment and continue the build out. And if it doesn't work, we'll try something else, right? And technology changes every single day here. And I always say AI without data is just artificial. Now we have our data, so it's endless what we can try.